Hmm. Wait a minute. I know it's been a minute. Ugh. It's funny because I'm getting a tan. Because I'm gonna get a tan on just hot. Because I'm just hot. But it's weird. But what's wrong with this thing? Hey, look, I'm trying to read it on blind as hell. What's up, boo? Hey, Blue Oak, what's up, baby? How you doing today? How you doing today? How's everything going? You having positive vibes and stuff, and praying for your blessing to come. Like I said yesterday, it's a new Raven. I'm going to celebrate it. We're going to celebrate the positive light because we want to embrace the light in the world. We're no longer taking dark. We're no longer taking dark stories. We're changing everything into positivity. And it's so weird because continuation of yesterday, I wanted to share with you once again. I said I'm seeing things differently. And I said I'm gonna let you go with my journey as I keep going through my journey of everything, and I'm gonna let you know actually what's happening because I want you to believe like I believe. And as a person, hey, Shaw, what's up? Where you go yesterday? Where you go yesterday? You see my keloids starting to come up my. Anyway, it's growing. I guess I'm gonna be a keloid person. What happened to you yesterday, Esha? I was talking to everything you was gone. Because I wanted to, to share this story with you as far as positivity. And I want to create good things instead of always the darkness. Because unfortunately, you and I have been hurt, and a lot of people have. And we have to start pulling the light to us. We have to start celebrating great things about us. Because I've learned that when you start saying bad stuff, you're feeding it. But we're going to do something totally different. We're going to feed the light. We're going to feed the light that's going to bring great things to us and also make us have greater things and better things and positive things, and also conversation for things that's happening that's great that we didn't think would happen. Everybody knows my car broke down. Not that it's a surprise. My car is very old. So when I got in my car and stuff, you just never know. I don't like talking about it because when I talk about it, something happens. So my car broke down, which y'all know, and then I was having my little tangent because I was like upset. I was like, I can't afford nothing. I can't afford this. And I was like, please, let me see. I was like, please, Lord, I cannot afford this. Let me see. Hey, Noah. Noah. So I'm like, I cannot afford this. Please, Lord. Like I didn't pay my rent yet. And I'm like, I just can't afford another bill to mess me up even further. So I had to call my mechanic. Now my car broke down in another location, of course, another state. So my car broke down. And if you know anything about cars, or anybody have a car, cars, cars can be very expensive, and car people understand car people. We go through hell. So when my car broke down, you get in your car, you start praying, Lord, please, please let it get home because I can't afford this. You're like, please just let me get home. And then my car was like, girl. And I was like, please, Lord, please. I'm in there, I'm like, please. And it's funny because I'm praying. I'm like, please, because I can't afford no tow truck. I just need you to start this car. We're gonna make it work. And the guy came out. I was on Uber Eats, and the man came and said, "You gave me the wrong order. Your order was wrong." Okay. So I got the wrong order, so he says, and I was like, okay, well, I apologize because I was giving you an order and I didn't check it. Obviously, it wasn't what you wanted. Okay, but I'm in a crisis where you screaming at my car is like literally on fire. Like, and I'm like, okay, my heart is broken. I'm looking at my car because I'm looking at a bill. Like you can't afford a bill. It's nothing like can't afford something and something is happening and it doesn't matter whether you can afford it or not. It's happening. So I'm like, oh Lord. So you get out the car, you look around, and then I called the tow truck. That man said, well, where you at? I told him I was at. He said, well, that's $150. I said, oh, how much? He said, $150. I'll come and get you. I was like, oh my God. So you know how somebody says something, you just sit there and you let it sink in. You're like, gosh. And your heart goes, I can't afford this. I'm like, hello, Moto. So I'm like, so I set my car. The man comes over and tells me you got me the wrong order. When I didn't order this. Okay, I apologize. It wasn't intentionally. I just didn't want to grab the order to come on to the location so my car could break down, so you could witness my car breaking down in front of you. He said, well, I'm sorry your car broke down. Well, that's both of us. But the thing is, I was like, okay. I set my car. I said, Lord, please start this car for me. And my car it started up. And so if you know anything about cars or my car people, when a car starts off, that's when you have to take off. Like, you going. Especially because, if you ain't out in a few seconds, that car may cut off. And anybody knows something about cars or car people, we know when a car starts up and it's already cut off, you got to go. That means almost as if you got the run lights, everything. You in a hurry because that car is going to cut off. Trust me. And remind you, my car is not only cut off, my car is letting the whole world know I'm in danger. So the car is smoking. The car is smoking up the whole world. And I'm like, ah. So, people looking at the smoke coming out of my car. I can see it. I see it. And I'm like, oh. It's weird, but it's funny, but it's not funny at all. Trust me, it's not funny. So it's not the first time it's happened to me. Because one time I put too much. I didn't know if you put too much oil in the oil tank, the car started smoking, and I was like, I think I did a video about it. It was like smoke was. It was nothing but fire. It was fire of smoke. It was black smoke. It was all over the whole entire car, and I'm driving from one state to another, not from another city to another city, and I'm like, oh Lord, please. So I get to my little city, and then guess what I run past? Police officers. What's up, 100%? And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to jail. I can't afford. I'm like, please, please. I'm going past police officers. They was already there, and it's weird because you're like, okay, they have to pull me over because my car is really blowing a lot of smoke out. It's almost like, look, it's on fire. But I'm just going to act like I don't see it. I said, oh, Lord, please. Please, Lord, don't let them see me. They couldn't help but to see me. It was like a ball of smoke coming out right behind. And remind you, these are police officers, not one, like 5 of them. So I'm like, oh. So I kept going. They didn't stop me. I was looking out the window. I was like, oh, Lord, they're going to get me. They let me go. I went from one city over to another city. I took it to my mechanic. That's the first time. So I got to my, he said, how did you get it here? I said, I don't want nobody to work in my car but you, because I don't know what they're going to do, and I don't need nothing to even come. I don't want nobody experimenting on my car, because my car is, okay, we understand it's a piece of. I don't want to disrespect my car, because my car, maybe hear this conversation and say, since you want to talk about me like a dog, I'm going to teach you a lesson. So I got it to the mechanic. But that's the first time. So the second time, which was a couple of days ago, the car cut off and then started smoking. It'll just cut off. Starts smoking. So anybody know about cars, the car starts smoking and cuts off. So when you sit there in the car for a few seconds, I'm sitting there, you don't, if you're not a car person, you don't know what to do. So you kind of like you winging it, but you don't know what you're doing. So open up the hood, everything reminds you, I'm out there burning up. It's like 100 degrees outside, and I'm hot. And then I'm like, okay, what am I going to do? So I got my car after the man told me, you messed my order up. I was like, okay. So I was like, okay, you feel better now. I'm already in the situation, but clearly you want to tell me. So I sat in the car and it started up. So it started up, I zoomed out the thing. So I zoomed away, went down the city, down the street to another location, which was still in the same city. So I found a auto advance. So I was like, well, maybe something that's missing, maybe something I should have put in the car. I don't know, some antifreeze, something. So I got the auto advance, and I was like, do you have some antifreeze and stuff? So she gave me antifreeze. I was like, oh God, I can't afford this. But you can't afford it. But guess what is happening? So I'm like, okay. So I pulled the car. I jumped out the car and stuff. I went to auto advance, and I asked the lady. I said, "You have this?" She says, "Oh, it's over here." She took me there, and then I asked her, say, so she paid. She paid. I paid for it. So after I paid for it, I went back to my car, and then I proceeded to put the antifreeze inside the car. The antifreeze, the car was drinking the antifreeze like it was a strong drink. I was like, you go down, like you looking like, where is it going? I'm like, is it going up the car? Because it's going straight down. And I'm like, where is it going? Because it's just like, and I'm like, oh my God. It must be a hole in the car because the whole bottle is empty. I'm like, oh, this whole big tank of Detox coolant is going out the car. So I'm like, oh my God. So the car started. So as it started that noise, which we all car people know what I mean. I said, Lord, just let me, please let the cops see me because I'm about to run some lights. I'm about to do some really illegal stuff now because I can't let the car stop because I can't afford I can't afford to. So the guy, with the car, I did call the guy to tow it, but all of a sudden my car started. I said, listen, I don't need to tow. I'm going. So I shut out because once it started, I'm not trying to make a bill. I mean, I can't afford, I would love to say I can afford it. Just come pick me up. No, that's not my story. I know who's in my car. I know who's in my car talking to me, and I'm talking to them. So anyway, so I started the car up, did a little prayer, Lord, please let the car stop. So I got in the car, and I had to go around the you go around when you park the car, you go around. So you go around to go into the lane. I went straight through. I went straight through the whole thing. People was like, get out the way. It's like, your car is smoking. I said, oh, please, Lord. And remind you, I have to go from one city to another city. And this location in Jersey always gets, my car breaks down. It never fails. Same street every time. That's the same street I actually had a fight with a guy in the middle of the street. So I kept going. I got the car to the location, my location, which is my house. And then it cut off. I was like, okay. So I called my mechanic, and he wasn't answering the phone. So I texted him, he didn't answer the phone. I texted him, he didn't answer me back. So I was like, oh my God. So I called up the company as far as selling your car. We buy junk cars. We buy junk. Okay, clearly I get it. How much am I gonna get for my car? Now, my mind, I want you to say $5,000 for your car, but my car is not young, so. And I was like, man. I was like, okay, how much you want for it? They'd be like $100, $2. Oh, okay. So I'm calling around because I know if you shop around, you get a better deal. So I'm in the car and everything, and I'm like, okay, I'm in the house now. So I'm in the house, and I'm sitting there, I'm drained. I'm the kind of person, if you need like me, we don't handle stress well. We are very bad at handling stress, especially when it's a dilemma. We go crazy. And I'm sitting there, I'm looking at my car, so I decided to take everything in my car because I'm going to sell it. So I take everything out of the car, I threw my little bags in the car. I was like, as your heart breaks, I'm crying. I'm literally crying. I'm like, I just can't believe this happened today. I don't have no car. I don't have no job. I'm going to go around. I'm going to get thrown on the streets. I'm going in the streets. I was like, oh, I'm going in the streets. And now the images in my head was like these girls were selling their body on the street. I said, I guess I'm going to be selling my body. And it was it's not funny, but sometimes I have a nervous reaction, but and all I could think of was this girl. She was jumping out the car. She had no shirt on, and she just looked at me and she smiled. So I was like, oh my God, I'm headed there. I hope it's room on the streets, cause that's where I'm headed. But I didn't think it at the time. But I'm a mind. I'm a person that don't handle stress well, and we think the worst. So I'm going crazy. I'm losing my mind. But I called the man that was gonna buy my car. He's gonna buy my car for $600. I said, okay, come and get it. Cause I talked to one guy. He said 300. Another guy said 600. I said, come and get it. It still was no money because I invested way more than $600 in that car. But I was like, you know what? I'd rather just sell it than to try to sit outside and then I get the tickets and stuff like that. And fine, a loss is a loss. I just have to separate myself and deal with the loss. You lost. It's not the first time you lost. You should be known. Anyway, so I'm sitting there. So the man calls. He said, we're on our way to come get your car. I said, okay. My heart falls into my socks. I'm basically crying. I'm literally crying. I'm crying because I just can't believe it's happening to me. I'm like, but I'm a good person. Why do all this bad stuff happen to me? I'm a good person. I'm supposed to be getting blessings. Why is I'm getting cursed? And I was like, everything I do just go bad. That's when you saw that video I made the other day, a day before yesterday. I was ready to jump off the. I was ready to risk it all. I would have jumped off the building, but clearly my luck out. Somebody will see. Then I thought of Christy, the Miss America, Miss America, the girl who killed herself, Chelsea. All of a sudden her video came up and it was talking about YouTube. And I was like, okay. And she was talking like, cause she was saying that she was still suffering from depression. And then she was saying a lot of different things and I understood it, but, and everybody kept saying, but she was so beautiful. And I was like, oh, that's all y'all can see. So a person is beautiful, person is beautiful don't hurt. This girl was very beautiful and she was telling her story and stuff. And I'm laying here watching this and my mind is going, I was like, I already called the the suicide line. I told you that before. I called the suicide line, and then they're very hilarious. I was like, why bother? Why y'all bother even? Why you even bother to do this stuff? And I'm still looking at it. You know, somebody do something, you just stop and look at it like. So I ain't saying nothing. I'm basically dead in the soul. My spirit is drained, and I cried and cried and cried. And it's weird because I don't cry. And I was crying. I mean, buckets of water from my eyes. It's just like I just felt like I was exhausted and I'm always getting beat down. And then I got fired because I was jumped on by two white men and I fought back and I got fired for fighting back. I should have went to the office even though they jumped on me. And it was like, it's all my fault. And it's like, I'm tired. So I lay in the bed. I was like, I'm tired. So I should have let the man beat me up. And then my boss didn't like me already. So he was ready to fire me in front of the door. He never liked me. Everything about me was bad. He never liked me. And I get it. It takes a certain type of person to like me. But my spirit is good. I have a good spirit. And by me having a good spirit, if you're demonic, it's going to bother you. It's going to piss you off. It's going to make you angry about me. Because you're demonic. So my presence is going to bother you. It's going to mess your soul up with that. So I decided to get on my stuff. I got the title for the car. My heart is broken. I grabbed my little pocketbook. And I'm going down the stairs. I'm going, you know that slow, long walk. And then look at my phone. I said, wait a minute. So I called my mechanic. But it wasn't my mechanic that I know. It was another mechanic with the same name, and I had him underneath my phone. So I called. I said, wait a minute. So I called that number, and then he answered the phone. He said, what's up, Raven? I said, I've been trying to call you. He said, well, how you been trying to call me? He said, I'm here. I was like, but my car broke down. He said, why didn't you just come around the corner? I was like, because you wouldn't answer the phone. He said, I answered the phone. You could have just drove the car around the corner. I'm like, ugh. I was like, but I'm selling the car because he said, well, that's what you want to do. but just bring it around the corner and see what I can do. I said, okay, okay. I was like, listen, I don't have no money to pay for this car. I don't have no money to pay for it. I don't. I haven't paid my rent. I got other bills I haven't paid. I'm sinking like a ship with a hole in it. I need money. I don't have it. He said, bring it around the corner. So I'm like, okay. He said, I don't understand why you just come around the corner. Because you wasn't answering the phone. He said, I've been answering the phone. He said, you wasn't talking to me. That's when I found I was texting the wrong person. I was texting another person that had the same name with the same description, everything. But it wasn't him. So I got up on Sunday, defeated. I took everything in my car because I was like, so I don't know what's gonna happen. He's a mechanic, but I don't know what's gonna happen. Because sometimes when you need people, that's when they flip up on you. And he knows my situation. And I was like, I don't know. Because when people have you where they want you, that's when they flip up on you. And I was like, my heart is broken, but I'm saving face. Everywhere bodies look like you sleepy. I wasn't sleepy. I was crying. But by me crying so much, my eyes had sunk back in my head. And it was like, well, you look like you're tired. I wouldn't say anything because I didn't want to hear a counseling session. Oh, things are not that bad. I didn't want to hear it. So I ain't say nothing. So anyway, I took my car. I parked on the other side of the road. I started up because I really didn't think it was going to start up. So I parked the car opposite the street cleaning side. And I said, okay. Because in my mind, I really didn't think it was going to start up. Because it's already, when it's act that way and you cut it off, chances are it's not starting back up. So when I got up Sunday morning, of course I can't sleep. So I got up Sunday morning like around, what was that? I got up back around 7 o'clock in the morning, or 6 o'clock, probably 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock. So I got up 6 o'clock in the morning, and of course I'm sitting there still in shock, still hurting, still crying. And I'm like, I just felt defeated. My heart was broken, like nobody's gonna help me. And then I went to bed, I was crying, and then I went to sleep. And then I started praying. And I grabbed my Bible and started praying. I said, I don't know what to do. They said, because when you're at your lowest, that's when your God is in the room with you. So he hears everything more clearly. That's because now he hears everything. So I was like, okay, wait a minute. I was like, what are you doing? Why are you letting this happen to me? And then I'm like, and I'm praying. I was like, Lord, please help me. We do the Jesus thing. If you know, you know. Then all of a sudden, as I would do my Jesus prayer, because I pray in the bathroom all the time. So I did my little prayer in the bathroom, and then it said to me, say, I invict the light. I said, I invict the light. He says, I invict the light. Now, remind you, this is the whispers in my ear. So I'm like, okay, I invict the light. Jesus, I invict the light, I invict the light. So I kept saying it. And then I was like, okay, I invict the light, I invict the light. So I'm saying it. And I felt the light come over me. I could feel this light and charge, like in my face and stuff. I could feel my body, but I was like, well, you just maybe was going crazy. So I'm like, I could feel it. Like I really could feel something happening. But I was like, maybe I'm just stressed out, but something's happening to me. I don't know what's happening, but something's happening. So, of course, I'm still crying and stuff. So, I got in the bed, I went to sleep. And I didn't know, when your heart is broken, you just do a lot of things you're not really watching what you do. So, I got in the bed, my Bible's in my bed, my stitcher cord's in my bed, my phone is, my, what's that called? The notebook is in my, now remind you, everything's in my bed and I'm just laying in it, in the middle of it. So I'm like, I'm just drained. And I always start praying for God, like, I want to die, just take me out of here. I'm tired of this world. I'm ready to go. And I just know the words I always know. You got to stick around. Okay. So I went to sleep and I woke up and something happened. That's what I was telling you before. I was like, okay, something happened. So I was like, I invoke the light. I invoke the light, I invoke the light, I invoke the light. And all of a sudden, this power started coming over me. And the more I kept seeing it, I was like, I invoke the light, I invoke the light. I started feeling the strength that I couldn't fight, but it was making me fight. It was making me stronger. And then all of a sudden, everybody started testifying to me that it was so weird. The lady from Geico was talking to me. She said, stay prayed up. Everybody was coming out of nowhere, just sending me. I know God is real because people was coming to me just whispering stuff. The lady from Geico, my friends I never know with them, they was telling me, they was telling me the same message over and over and over. And I was like, well, maybe I want to listen because clearly my way ain't working. So I woke up the next day, which was yesterday, and I started telling y'all my testimony of what I've been going through and stuff. And I want to share with you because I learned that in my learning in my darkest hour, in my darkest hours, I was learning the power of light versus the power of darkness. Now, in case you don't know what that means that when you like if something's wrong in your life, you go, "Oh, why does this always happen to me? Why is it?" You're praising the darkness. So instead he's just saying things like, "Why is this happening to me? Why do all this stuff happen to me? Why is this happening?" You bring a light. You bring a light to the darkness. But when you turn it around and say, I invoke the light. You put a light to you. That means the light gonna jump on you. That means positive things gonna come your way. Greater things gonna come your way. Your eyes gonna see blessings and blessings and blessings. It's gonna feel like it's not real, but I promise you it's real. Like I said before, I was praying and I was doing I invoke the light, Victor, this guy called me up. He said, I was thinking about you. I wanna send you a couple dollars. I was like, you gonna send me a couple dollars? Okay. And then he said, so he sent me a couple dollars. I was like, okay. I said, this really is real. So it's real. It's true what you pull to you. But the thing, like the message I got, it's been here all the time. By you being so much caught up in the darkness, you're not even realizing the power you have because you cancel it by sitting in darkness. So if you push that darkness out and replace it with light, things start coming. So long story short, I contacted my mechanic. He took my car and everything. I got my car back. He said he's not going to charge me. He said, give me $80 when you get a chance. $80? I'm like, I'm like, thank you, Lord. He said, don't worry about it. Oh, don't worry about it. I was so happy. He said, don't worry about this stuff. But I explained to him, I was like, listen, I don't have no money, so I know you're reading. Okay, he knows I'll give it to him, but I was like, but he said, go ahead. Because when he called me, he was like, Raven, come in. I was like, okay, here we go. Because when they say that type of thing, that means you're going to be hit with a big bill. So I was like, okay. He said, come around the corner. So I'm coming around the corner. I'm getting myself ready. Is it going to be 500? Is it going to be 300? Is it going to be 200? All these prices, I can't afford it. So I'm like, okay. So I got around the corner and stuff. Heart is broken, pounding, and scared he's going to say something I can't afford. And he told me to come get the car. And when I tell you, I was in shock. When he said, come get it, you know how you scared to drop off the lot? You're like, come get it. He said, yeah, give it to me when you can. Give it to you when I can? Who says that? What mechanic you know fix your car and say, give it to me when you can? Like, what world am I living in right about now? And I'm like, so I'm like, okay. He said, okay, go ahead. And it's funny because you wait for him to go like, I need my money. Because he's worked on it. He's worked on it all this morning to, And I was like, okay. But he said, go ahead on. He said, don't worry about it, baby. I'll see you. I was like, don't worry about it. I was like, oh, thank you. I picked the light. I picked the light. When I tell you I started praising God, it's so funny. Because I don't want to sound like one of the holy roly people because that's not me. I'm in shock. I'm just experiencing my shockness. And I'm sharing it with you. And I want to hope you join on to me and start changing the way you say things. I want you to manifest nothing but greatness to come to you. Manifest greatness. Money finds you. Money looks for you. And you keep showering with money and things that's coming your way that you never thought was going to come in. People going to help you that you know was going to help you. They're going to come out the blue because you invict the light. You're bringing so much positive energy to your soul. And all of a sudden things going to start happening really weird that's going to scare the mess out of you. Because it's so positive and you get so many negative things that happen when it's not happening really great, the greater good. You was like, I've been saying the wrong thing all this time. I've been saying the wrong thing all this time. So all these good things could have been happening to me, but I've been saying the wrong thing. But people have been trying to tell me for years, but you know, I'll be like, okay, you go, okay, yeah, that's how it goes, okay, okay. But then it takes me a while to catch on. I'm not perfect, Raven falls down more than most. But I'm going to tell you something. There was a powerful message, and I shared it with you again today, which was yesterday. I shared the first part. I am Big Delight. I want to teach you how to pray within the certain things. And when I say this, I want you to feel the man above. I want you to Big the light, and I want you to pull the light to you. And also, I want you to pull everything that's positive into your life and make greater things that you would thought could happen to you start coming your way. It's time to have positive things that happen to you. It's time for you to celebrate your life instead of making it feel like nothing like a curse. It's time for you to celebrate your life and make more greater things come to you abundantly of money, jobs, offering, houses and cars, everything that's already presented to you that you don't know that's already there. Just need you to say certain things so it can come. I'm a firm believer that my car is outside and it's running. So I didn't pay anything. And I was about to sell it. So I just want to share with you because this gets you like, oh child, like what are you going through, whatever it is. We're waiting for it to stop. And I want to show you, only want to share with you because I want you to practice it. Because if you practice, it's nothing like you doing it and learning versus somebody telling you. Because when it's your story, it's going to be totally different. And of course, hopefully, you're going to share your experience to help somebody else. Because when things don't happen great or good, it's going to shock you. It's really going to shock you. But to be honest with you, you deserve it. You deserve a lot of great things to come your way. Because clearly a lot of us have been through a lot. So you deserve greater things and good things happen to you. And you just start pulling to it. It's been there. It's just waiting for you to start calling out. I am Victor Light, I am Victor Light, I am Victor Light, and I am Victor Light until you can feel it. And when you open your eyes, you're gonna see your whole face gonna change. Your face is gonna glow. It's gonna seem different. It's almost gonna seem like with the church and stuff, which is obviously not me, but you're really gonna feel something different. And only reason why I tell you this because I want you to experience it. Because people tell you things and you're like, okay, girl. But I feel like the only way you can understand it, you have to go through it. And once you go through it, you can see for yourself, it's a shock. It's going to make you go, wait a minute. You wanted something here. And like Miss Moore, Miss Eschal, when you start seeing these things happen, especially you, Miss Eschal, and 100%, when y'all start seeing these things happening, because I want y'all to experience it. I don't want to tell y'all something, and I don't want y'all to just listen. I want y'all to start doing the same thing so greater things happen to you. It's time. Because we've been saying all these bad things happen to us because we keep pulling it to us. The more we say it, it's like praying for something. You're praying for something that's a downfall. But you can flip it. It's all in the way you say things. It's all in the way you receive things. You have to say things totally different to make greater things start happening. And I'm still going to say greater things, and I'm still going to share with you greater things that happen within me. And hopefully you're going to join onto the bandwagon where you can start sharing things with me that greater things happen. Because I feel like a lot of times we stay so much feeding the darkness, but we never feed the light. Especially when people say everything, because in the world we live in, we hear all these stories. We like, okay, girl, whatever you say, well, I guess you make me say it, but especially you, Miss S. Child, especially you, Miss 100%, especially you, me, especially Miss Moore, especially Miss Evelina. I'm trying to remember your name. Especially Miss Blue or Mr. Blue. I don't know. Hakeem, David. I'm trying to remember your name. Nova. I just want y'all to experience, especially you, Nova. All these things happen to you, Nova, that's been going crazy. We're going to turn it around. We're going to make great things come your way. Because you already see a lot of bad things. We're going to stop. We want you to stop calling for bad things. Like bad things always happen to you. We're going to change the way you say that. We want you to change things to say, well, it's so many greater things happening, so many greater things that come my way. Money is trying to find me. I'm getting blessed with so many different things. It's all in your speech, but you have to believe it. But even if you don't believe it, I give you tools as far as prayer. I was like I said, I am Victor Light. So if you don't know what to say, just say, I am Victor Light, I am Victor Light, I am Victor Light, I am Victor Light, and just keep saying it until you can feel it. And when you can feel it, trust me, you're gonna be surprised. I wouldn't lie to you, because if you know, you know. But anyway, I just wanted to share it with you. Got the car fixed without money. Ain't paid for it. If you come and take it. Anyway. So I'm going to use my little Storm. What's this called? Serum. I didn't put any on. This is what it looks like. And I squirt a little bit in my hand. I ain't gonna make it on y'all right now. But I want to share this with y'all because I want us all to have a great experience. It's time for a change. And I just want greater things to come your way. And I want y'all to exercise it. So when it happens to me, it happens to you too. We're going to share stories on greater things happen to each other. Because I believe in a lot of positivity brings growth in your soul. The light inside of you is there. You just been so busy putting it out by so many dark things happening. Now it's time to light it because it's already been there. Once you activate it, because it's already there. Once you activate it, baby. This is my testimony for day 2. Now think about it. I did some video yesterday on one thing. I'm doing day 2. I didn't have to pay to get my car fixed. And remember, I was about to sell a car because I gave up. And I called my mechanic all this time. He said, well, you ain't calling me. I was calling the wrong one. What made me go and call him again? Because I already knew when he wasn't answering the phone. His name in the phone, I had the same name in the phone as another person. But I was about to sell a car, so he wasn't picking up the phone. And I was like, I don't want to go through it. I'm tired of it. Then all of a sudden I checked the phone again. And I called it and I said, he said, why don't you just bring it around the corner? I was like, I've been calling. He said, you ain't been calling me. Now remind you, I had the tow truck on it with the tow truck is on the way to my house. And I'm like, he said, well, what you going to do? I said, I'm going to keep it. He said, oh, yeah, I think you better because you ain't got no job. I feel like Tom, remember Martin? Tom ain't got no job. And I'm like, okay. And so I called this other place, a truck company, which people trying to get me to do CDL. I don't really want to be a CDL driver, but I'm thinking that's where my head goes. To be honest with you, I don't want to drive anymore. And I'm praying to get something totally. I don't know if I could be a salesperson. I don't want to say no because a lot of times what you think you're not good at, you're actually great at. Hey Gia, what's up, boo? A lot of times you're more greater than you think. But sometimes you don't put yourself so far down, you stop believing. But we're gonna pick the light. We're gonna pick the light. We got the light gonna shine on us. Like that song say, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. It's gonna shine from inside and start pouring at your skin. Your skin is gonna glow. It's gonna see your smile. Your eyes gonna light up. And I tell you, I want to share this with y'all because I want us to all to go through the same experience. I want us to all have stories with me when to share. And I definitely want y'all to share your stories with me when greater things are going to start coming your way. If you listen and if you believe, greater things are going to come. And like I said before, if you don't know the words to say, just keep saying the same thing over and over and over until you can feel it. And I promise you, within that week or the same day or a couple of hours, something's going to happen. A blessing is going to happen. It's going to freak you out a little bit. Because you'll be like, yo, my reach is really big. So the universe is sending me things that I need. I didn't think y'all was listening, but they've been listening all the time. Only thing is waiting for you to call them. But we've been calling like, why do all this bad stuff to me? I just can't get over this. We just talk about the bad things, and when you talk bad, you just build it up. We're going to reverse that. We're going to talk about nothing but good. We're going to talk about the lying. We're going to talk about saving our soul. We're going to talk about pulling money to us. We're going to talk about the greater good of things because we deserve it. I think we've been through enough heartaches and pain. It's time to cancel it. It's another manifesting a different way of thinking. That's what we want to start doing. I want to share that with you. I'm going to do it with you every time I can. I'll get a chance. I want to celebrate with you. Hopefully you'll celebrate with me when you get greater things start happening, when you start witnessing this for yourself. Because I believe it works better when it's happening to you and you can share your experience. But the only way you can share it is that you have to believe what I'm saying to you. I know probably you've been through it or heard it all before, but if you just take my word and try it. Once upon a time, I had a cousin, and I used to tell him certain things, and he was definitely a cousin that was, if you have a cousin that's just, he just rob people, do things, stuff like that. And I would play the gospel music every morning, and he'd be like, oh God, this gospel music. And so I went to work at the time, and he got up that morning, by me playing the gospel music so much. He got up that morning and played the gospel music, and he got a job. This is the thing I'm sharing. You never know who's listening. You never know what people are going through. It's not about sharing your pain and stuff, but sometimes it's about selling a celebration. It's also something about canceling pain and celebrating the light. It's also time it's time to start pulling things to you that are positive and greater good, things you always wanted to come your way, things that you always dreamed about. You be pulling it to you. Because now you're like, well, it's not going to happen for me. It's going to happen now. Because once you put it out there into the universe, let people know, let the spirits know that this is what you want now, you change your way of thinking, it's going to come. It's going to manifest to you. It may freak you out a little bit because you're like, yo, this is some good stuff. I should have been doing this. But people have been telling me this for a long time, but I didn't want to hear it. I was like, yeah, okay. I'll be like, oh, please let me see, I can get away from you. And it took a long time. It took a long time for me to get, trust me, years. But I can honestly say I heard them. It took the two guys telling me, they don't even know what they're telling me. It took the lady from Geico. She started praying. I was like, who prays with you on Geico? She said, let me tell you something. This other lady started praying with me. And I'm like, why is y'all praying with me? And it's like, when I tell you the man above is listening, sometimes things happen with me. I be in shock. So I get quiet and I can't believe, like, you get quiet and you like, and the person on the end starts saying stuff like, oh, don't worry, the Lord is going to help you. Lord. I'm like, okay. So I ain't saying nothing. And this lady was on the phone praying with me and everything. And I'm like, she said, don't you worry, which it may be a dark time, but I'm going to tell you something. You're still in the battle. You're still fighting. I said, okay. Now, remind you, these are perfectly strangers talking to me from Geico Insurance. And she's like, don't you worry. God is going to fix this for you. You're still in the fight. You haven't given up. I'm like, yeah. And then, but one thing I noticed, a lot of people are very spiritual when they talk to me and they start saying things that's testifying for me. I don't know, they can feel in my soul and my spirit that I'm broken. But they would hear things and they would definitely start speaking to me as far as, they was almost as if they was going to my soul and it was cleaning it out. When it was dark, it was cleaning out. And that's how I know that the man above is you. You know how the people say, oh, but God is real. You're like, okay. But then when things happen, you're like, yo, wait a minute, maybe on to something here. And it's weird. To me, it's weird. But it's been there all the time. And I want to share that with you because I want to change your way of thinking as well as I change my way of thinking. And I'm still working on myself. I'm not perfect, which you already know. And I want to share that with you because I want to let it be like a group thing. We all start manifesting greater things to us. We're going to pull jobs to us, money to us, greatness to us, a husband to us, a girlfriend to us. Anything y'all manifesting, we want to make it come true. But as long as you sit in that light, greater things going to come. Now remember, just because you sit in that light don't mean that bad things ain't going to go. Bad people, demonic things see the light too now. So when they show up, make sure you know exactly who they are. Because they'll be saying the opposite. Oh, child, nobody don't believe in that stuff. That's them. Their job is to make sure you don't believe in yourself, make sure you put out the light. They call dream destroyers. They're basically there to make sure the light inside of you never shines. So when they show up, we don't say nothing back. Go, oh, wait a minute. Okay, but let me go. I'll be back. Ain't coming back. Ain't never gonna see you again. Because you're not gonna disturb my peace. You're not gonna mess with my light. You're not gonna mess with the greater things that's coming my way. Because what is for me is for me. I'm not gonna let you stop it or anybody else. Anyway, I just wanted to share this with you on this Monday. And hopefully, I just want to be a bear witness to things that are happening, greater good. And I just wanted to share because you probably was like, oh, child, it ain't gonna last long. You back to normal. And I want to share with you to see that something good is already done happen again. And I'm gonna keep sharing things with you, a greater good happening. But I also want to say this because I want you to start doing the same thing. I want you to manifest things that you want. And when I say manifest, what I say is, say, I am Victor Light. I am Victor Light. I am Victor Light. Some people say Jesus, 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 whatever works for you. But with me, I always say Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. But I was told by a spirit that says, I am Victor Light. Now, remind you, okay, if you know me, y'all know, I deal with spirits all the time. So a lot of times they'll come talk to me and stuff like that. And I also can see them when they walk around my house. And y'all know that. You already knew that. So when it happened, and when it happened to me, I shared with you to let you know a lot of things and stuff happening. And also try to give you tools to help you. Because I'm not the only one in this world that's hurting. Because a lot of times people going through things and they're silent about it. Or I heard the story before, oh child, and I just want to be a bearer witness for myself and my struggles. And if you watch the old Raven versus the new one, 2 days, it's something happened. You got receipts. Because all I do is go 2 days ago and watch that video. I'm done. Then you come watch yesterday's video and today. You watching, okay, something happened to Raven. Something really happened. Because I'm giving you receipts. I'm not the person who's like, well, God is real. Oh, look, look. I ain't saying all that. I'm sharing with you my experience. Whether it's God or whether it's the Spirit Almighty or ancestors, I don't know. All I was told was, I am Victor Light. I am Victor Light. I am Victor Light. And things started happening. The world started shaking. My spirit started glowing, started smiling. People were contacting me, trying to help me. People I have to know, clinicals I don't even know from my past long ago were trying to help me. And I'm like, who don't need help? But anyway, I don't want to bore you anymore. But I just want to share it with you. In case you're broken. And probably knowing me, I done broke you. So, let me heal you. So I'm probably the one that broke you. Like, oh. So, let me, especially you, Miss S. Child. I want to start healing you because my little baby sister be taking stuff personal. Because she be going through it too. And I understand her, she understand me. But it's in our way of thinking. that we've been through some stuff, but we could cancel that and turn it into light. We could cancel and turn it into light, 100%. Turn it into light. Evelina, Miss Moore, Nova. We're going to turn it light. Blue Oak, Hakeem, David, 100%. Pretty natural. We're going to turn it around. We're going to turn it all around. We're going to turn it all around. So all this darkness and sadness that we're dealing with, we're going to say no more. We're going to celebrate so many good things happening. It's not going to be our story no more. It's not going to be our story. Because when people come start saying things to you, like, oh, wait a minute now. Let me tell you, it's the way you're thinking. Just because a person is broken, don't mean they don't need to be healed. You can help anybody. Just have to know the tools to help them. And also in the delivery. It's all in the delivery. But remember, everybody's not going to see the positive light. Some people are going to see the darkness. And sometimes it's going to be difficult to even receive the message because you've heard it all before. People have told you so many different things, but as a witness, I want to be your story that you witnessed it yourself. I don't want to just be somebody who's telling you something and then going away. I want to give you evidence of things that's happening. And I want to share with you more evidence because more things are coming my way. And trust me, I want to share it. And I want you to realize a lot of things that's been yours all the time. You've been sitting there saying, well, it ain't going to work for me. But it is going to work for you. It's all in the way you're thinking. Your thinking is very powerful. Your words are very powerful. Universe hearing everything. But we're going to change that, baby. We're going to have so many great things coming your way. It's no more crying, nothing but crying of laughter. You're going to be people that are trying to help you that you never thought was trying to help you. We're going to say nothing but great things, I promise you. And as I go on my journey and stuff, day 2. And tomorrow, I'll be sharing something else. Because I'm sure something else is coming. And I want to share with you as well. Because there's more greater things coming your way. And coming my way. But just remember, it's going to come. Just receive it. And make sure it is positive. Because we don't take no demonic stories and go, yeah, I understand. No. We're not going to visit that part anymore. We're going to close the lid to the dark side. We're going to bring the light to our side. Because it's time for us to celebrate life, celebrate our life, and celebrate all the blessings that's been there all the time. But we've been talking about the darkness so much, we didn't even know what was right there all the time. But once you find out, when you know, you know. But once somebody pull it to you and show it to your attention, and then you witness it for yourself, so I need y'all to witness it yourself. I don't want to just tell you, I want y'all to witness it. Because that's the only way you're going to believe me. I can give you the tools, but it's up to you to activate it. It's the only way you're going to believe me. It has to happen to you. It has to be a greater thing. And remember, it's there already. Because the light is right there in you. You've been so focused on the darkness that you don't realize it's been there. It's just waiting for you to call it out. And when you do call it out, baby, woof, stuff going to happen for you. These so many great things going to start coming your way. You be like, yo, this is weird. It's going to be scary, but it's going to be a good scary. Because things going to be happening for you good. Just keep in mind, there's something good that's waiting for you on the other side. So while everybody's falling down, you're going to be blowing up. Greater things going to happen to you. It's going to be so many great things. People are going to be trying to get around you just to get to that light. Because that light is powerful and strong. It's going to uplift people. It's going to make people feel good inside. It's going to make people do a lot of things that are great for you as well. God already sent the soldiers out. They're already on their way to help you. They're going to give you greater good or greater things. They're also going to save you from a lot of things. Cover your body and your blood. Make sure no bad things comes your way. Because you evict the light. And nothing but light is going to come your way. The light is going to protect you for everything that's dark. The light is going to protect you and build you and show you a different way. It's going to shine in certain areas. That's where you need to go. But remember, as the light shine on you, inside of you, there are going to be people around you trying to put that light out. Be able to recognize them as soon as they show, because they're going to show up. But I don't want you to say nothing back to them. Just recognize them and hear them and just go and then walk away. They're like, what's the matter? Nothing. Because you know what? That's not your battle. That's not a part of your life. They're dealing with darkness, and that's not where you're at anymore. You evict the light, and the light is going to come your way. I promise you. You're going to be so surprised. It's going to feel so good. You're going to feel so good. You're going to feel so good. You are. But I need you to believe. I need you to believe what I'm saying to you. But I'd rather for you to go find out for yourself, because I feel like the only way you really going to believe me is when it start happening to you. Because so much light is going to come your way, and so many good things are going to come your way. Tears going to fall from your eyes. You ain't going to believe that it's been there all the time. But you've been focusing on the darkness. You never knew if light was right there. There's light and there's dark, but you focus on the dark so much that you just believe that's where it was. That's where you stayed at. But when you evict the light, that means everything comes out the way. That's bad. Everything comes your way. That's good. Blessings and people out the clear blue sky trying to help you, and you just, I just got to do things for you. You're like, oh my God. And I promise you, you're gonna sleep better. You're gonna look better. People gonna feel your spirit. I promise you. People gonna feel it because they're gonna get drunk off. They're gonna get drunk off your spirit. They're gonna get drunk off your love and your care. But it's coming. Just believe me. Like I said, if you don't believe me, just go, I evict the light. I evict the light. I evict the light. I evict the light. And I promise you, things gonna start coming your way. That's been there all the time. Just waiting for you to call it. Anyway, I just wanted to share this with you on this Monday. Another positive thing. And I want to share because something positive happened to me. My car broke down. I was about to give it away. I said I could get it fixed. They was coming to take it away, give me $600. My mechanic said, bring it across the next street. The car is out there working. I go do some delivery. I prefer a new car. I'll manifest that. A brand new car. But then again, I'll just take whatever God can send me. But I prefer a new car. But whatever God got for me is for me. Whatever God got for you is for you. But we're going to pull that light to us. We got to pull it all. We want to clean all our soul and our body. Anyway, I just wanted to share this with you, especially if you're in a dark place and things have been going wrong and you're hurt and you feel like giving up. And I've given you encouragement in ways that can help fill your spirit and save your soul because you feel like you've been burdened within enough and watching so much negative things online and people and the news and stuff. It's personally bothering you. So I'm teaching you how to evict the light. And even though you may say selfish by closing your eyes to those situations, it's not a part of your fight. It's not your fight. It's not your fight. Your fight is the light that's coming to you. The fight is the light that's going to fill your soul and your spirit and things that's going to happen for you that are the greater good. It's no more crying. It's the only crying of laughter or the good spirit that's in your body that you can feel it. You can feel it. You can feel it in your eyes. You can feel it in your skin. You can feel it when you walk in the room. Everybody can feel you because they can feel the greater good inside. Something about you is different. They're going to know. Anyway, I just wanted to share this with you this Monday in case you were feeling down and been digesting a lot of negative energy. I'm going to give you something to start deleting the energy and pulling the light to you because it's already there. It's yours. Anyway, I want to let you know I love you and thank you for watching Kiss the Read. But to be continued. Some more blessings coming my way. More blessings coming your way. If you listen, more blessings coming your way. And I want the day to come where we can share the stories of the blessings that's going to come. Because once you start doing what I said, you're going to have a testimony. And a document, and you're gonna be shocked. You'll be like, oh, it's been here all the time. And I've had to train my way of thinking. I manifested all this dark stuff to me. I had to manifest the greatness to me. And things you've been wanting, you ain't gotta say nothing. It's already coming. It's already coming. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you for, how long was I on? How long? I was on for an hour. And that's it. Came home. Had to get my car. And I don't know. But I had a man call me about driving. I said, you sent me a thing about driving? I said, yeah. He said, what's this driving school? You want to be a CDL driver? Oh, I know it's a lot of money, but I'm trying to think positive, but it's just, I'm in a truck. And I believe in black ice. And if my car starts going backwards on the black ice, I think ahead. Now, maybe I'm thinking dark, but I like to be prepared for things. It's like getting an airplane. I like to be prepared for things. Is that Miss Moore? I like to be prepared for things. So I speak another day. Hey, Miss Moore, what's up, boo? Hey, Gia, 100%. Let me see. Look, my eyesight must be getting worse. S Child, 100%. Blue Oak. Nico. S Child. Blue Oak. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I was telling Miss Moore the good news of today that something greater happened. Wait a minute. So that's what I was sharing today. I had to get my car fixed and I got it fixed. He only charged me $80 for it. He told me give it to him whenever I can. Like who fixed the car and said give it to me whenever you can? $80. I was like, $80 to fix the car? That's a blessing. And I'm forever grateful. I'm so grateful because I'm not gonna lie, I can't afford it. But y'all already know that. But anyway, I just wanted to share that news with you just in case, you're thinking, well, it's gonna wear off yesterday to today. And I want to share with you as I manifest things and evict the light that things gonna come your way. And I want you to start praying the same way I pray. Because I want greater things to come to you. And I want to share this stuff with you. I also want to be your experience of greater things coming your way. I don't want it just to be my experience. I want to be your experience as well. I want you to share stories that's happening to you that you just can't believe because it's so good and it feels so good. It makes you feel like a whole different thing. It's like that song that says, all my sins are washed away. And I want to share with you because in the dark spot in the hole of your heart, that you've been through things, we're about to put a light on it, make it shine. This little light of mine, we're going to make it shine. Anyway. So, yes, Miss Moore. But I want you to do it too, Miss Moore. I thought about you last night. What you told me and stuff. Like what you've been going through and stuff. But it's all in the prayer. When I tell y'all things, I don't tell y'all things from what I've heard. Y'all know I talk to dead people, which is crazy. I talk to dead people, they talk to me all the time. They also say things, to me in my ear. And I hear it and stuff, and I share with y'all when it could be shared, especially if it's positive, that can help you and me. And I want you to go through greater things and blessings and things that you always wanted to happen to you. I want it to happen for you as well. I want it to be our testimony because greater things are coming your way. I just want to be my story. I want to be our story. Especially the darkness that's in your soul. We want to cancel that and put light there. But it's all in the way you're thinking. It's all in the way you're thinking. I promise you it's different. It's different over here. It's different over here. Anyway, hopefully you're gonna listen to me. You don't have to listen now. You have to listen tomorrow. But at some point in your life, you're gonna hear me. You're gonna hear me, and you're gonna start doing things like I said. And when you start doing it, that's when you're like, oh, Raven, I gotta tell you this happened. But it's had to be done your way, at your time, at your speed. It can't be about me. It has to be done your way. That's one thing I do know. But in time, because people could tell me things over and over, I was like, okay. But then I went to bed, I cried and stuff, and I woke up. I don't know what happened to me, but something happened. But I just want to share with you. I'm gonna go now, and hey India, what's up, boo? The more you raise, your frequency goes lower, as a situation, unless they are high vibration. And see, they're gonna, India, they're gonna be around me to the day I die. They've been around me ever since I was a baby. It's not going away. It's not. They're not gonna go away. I want to. I don't want to forget about it because I saw people like, oh, I'm about to go. So I went to my room, and I go in my room. This is the thing about me, which always seems to freak. It don't freak me out now. I went in my room. There were 3 people in my room, and there was one by my bed. One was on my bed, and remind you, I'm so used to. I just get in the bed after I don't see them. I see them, and I'm watching the girls in my bed. It was a girl in my bed, and she was turned one way, and the guy was in my bed, like turned sideways. And this guy in the bed. So my living room, there's somebody laying in my bed. I mean, laying on the couch like this. When I walk past, they're like this. Let me see how they look like this. So I see them all the time. They see me. I walk in, they let go. They look at me, I look at them. And they feel comfortable here with me. So they're not gonna leave, that's for damn sure. But that's one other thing why I stopped burning candles. I feel like the candles are bringing entities into my home. They're giving them a chance to look through the candles, because it's through the fire. They can see me more. I don't know, something about the candles don't seem right with me. They used to, but something's not right with the candles. I don't know whether the world has shifted or the spirits of the world, the dead is walking the earth, but something about the candles don't feel right. I used to burn them all the time, but something now, something's different. Something definitely is different within the world. When I burn the candles, I don't feel good. I don't feel good about it. So I don't burn them anymore. But anyway, that's another story. Okay. Please join me as Child, Miss Moore, and please, Indio and Miss 100%, and please join me on the things I'm asking y'all to do as a homework assignment, so y'all can get this spirit on me, on you, like I got on me, and things can start happening for you. It's great, and the things that start happening for you, that's great. It's like somebody's been listening, and they heard you. You didn't say nothing, because they already know what you want. They just know what they got to do. But you could recognize it when it happens. And I just want to be a part of your story, especially you, Nova. And I just want to share with y'all. I want to be our experience. Anyway, I love you all. Please feel encouraged. Protect your spirit. Remember greater things to come. And evict the light. Have a great day.